There's a matter for debate today, and I'm wondering who's going to win. Fine face or fine wallet? Who is going to win? What do women want? What do ladies want? Looks or money? And that's what we'll be talking about today. My teenage self was first attracted to fine boys. I remember when I was 13, I was in like a summer school and I met this fine boy, dark and not too tall. I had a crush on him, and when I found out that he was intelligent, oh my goodness, I fell down really flat. So I've had women say that he has to be fine, no, nothing like fine money. I need him to have good looks. And I've had women say, I don't care about how he looks, as long as there's money in his pocket, I'm in for it. So what do you think women are looking out for? Who is gonna win this battle? So let's talk about that, okay? When I first met my husband, he was not the cutest guy on earth. He was not the most handsome. He was not someone that when you look at him, like, oh my god, this guy is so cute. But he had something. And I'm going to tell you what he had later. So there is this silent desire in women to want to be with the hottest man on earth. Like he has to be tall, dark, and handsome. He has to have some body build. When you see his chest, you be like, you want to fall. Or let's just say some women are like that, like they are interested in looks. Or do looks really matter? Should you be interested in a fine boy? And I'm talking about maybe for relationship and then marriage. Let's just say, let's look at it, looks versus money, and then we'll start with looks. Okay, I know the in thing now is tease. You want someone that when it comes out you be like, this guy's so cute, like he's the talk of the town. And short, if you're very young, let me say you're between 18 and 23, maybe that might be your interest. And the truth is, I've had women who have said that he has to be handsome. I cannot marry an ugly man. I cannot even date an ugly man. Okay. Yeah, there are women like that. Let me just put a disclaimer out there. There is no man that is ugly. The Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I know some people that have used that fearfully to mean once you look at something like, yeah, fearfully. But what God was saying there is that He has made you so handsome, so beautiful, so admirable. And there's this thing that says that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So a lady might look at a guy and say, God, this guy is so handsome. And somebody else will like, he's just there. So people have their opinions. And so do not let people's opinion, disturb you or make you feel less of who you are. Okay. So let's just go to what are the benefits of paying attention to looks. Number one, you feel so happy and excited to introduce him to your friends, your family, because he's cute, he has good looks, and you feel he'll be easily accepted. Number two, you have goosebumps when you are scrolling down your phones and looking at his pictures. You'll be admiring him and smiling sheepishly, like, this is me and this guy. Number three, you'll be proud to post him on social media because you guys look good together. You become couples of the day, couple of the week, couple of the town, couple of the town. And number four, you have the chance of having cute and beautiful kids because beauty plus beauty is equals to what? Beauty. What are the tangible benefits of having a partner who has got good looks? And I'm talking about a woman that has a partner. So the guy is a partner here who has got good looks. It would just be a rush of emotions and feeling within your inside. There is no material benefits or something that you can count. It will just be the happiness you have in your inside, and even the happiness will fade away. Those goosebumps, those butterflies in your bellies, it will fade away with time. When you are with someone over the years, and then you get married to the person, the the looks will fade away in the sense that they will get more mature, they'll get older, they may not be the same way that you met them. And so if you build your relationship on this foundation, it is shaky and it will not stand the test of time. I read a story of a lady who was really into guys with good body build, and she found herself in a relationship with someone like that, and she was a beautiful lady, fair, tall, good shape, but every time she was tormented by this guy who never believed in her. He was always verbally abusing her, emotionally abusing her, and that day didn't end well. And I'm not saying that guys with good looks are not mature, they are not worthy to be in a relationship. I'm just saying that when you pay attention to that, um, that would not benefit you in the long run. What you should be considering is he brave? Is he understanding? Does he love you? Does he have can he stand up for you wherever you are? Can he look out for you? Does he love you as himself? As much as you would love to have beautiful pictures with a fine guy and post on social media, that happiness and joy will fade away with time, even the butterflies in your belly. So don't build your relationship on a faulty foundation. That's what I have to say. So we're done with looks. Let's look at fine wallets. Marrying for money. Is it bad to marry someone because he's rich? What is wrong with marrying someone that is financially buoyant? Nothing. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Ladies, I know you don't want to marry someone that is broke. Marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities, financial responsibilities, family responsibilities, that you really want someone that is financially stable so you don't have to suffer all your life. The point to consider is money all that you need in life? Is money all that matters? I've heard of women who married for money, like money was all they considered. They wanted to have financial security for themselves, for their children, and the family, and they were in a relationship that was not satisfying, in the sense that there was no companionship, there was no love, there was no fellowship, there was no relationship. The guy was too busy for the women. They were never available for the women, but in terms of having all that they needed, they could buy Gucci bag, most expensive jewelry, they could get anything that they wanted, go to the vacation of their choice, but the guy was never available. So it was as if they were in a relationship with themselves. I remember having a discussion with one of my friends in the office one day, and an older woman came to me and said, money is not all that matters. And when she explained everything of the relationship of some of her friends, it really dawned on me that when you get up the ladder, you would realize that money is not all that matters. Even though that's all you see, you find out that all that glitters is not gold. One thing you should know is that focusing on the money you can see now could be misleading. Money is a currency and it can change hands. So if you see a guy that is very rich now and you're all over him, especially when he has a legitimate way of making money, it has to be legitimate. You're all over him, you wanna, marry him because it's like this. Um, it could be, you should be careful to be sure of his, if he has a progression, if he has the capacity to multiply wealth and to sustain wealth, because it's not all about what you can see now, that money can change. I had someone say, someone say he has a billion naira, if he transfers that 1 billion naira to somebody else, that is the end of it. So even though it looks like, oh, this guy is really rich, it can actually end if it's not well sustained. So focusing on the money that a guy has, he has a fine wallet, in short, a very fat one. Focusing on that is also a faulty foundation to build your relationship on, and so you shouldn't consider that alone. The point to consider is money all that matter in life? Maybe, maybe not. So let's talk about the benefits of having money. Number one, financial security. You are almost certain about your future plans. You have less things to worry about because there's something that you can fall back on. Number two, the comfort. You can live in a good house, drive a good car, eat good food, take more healthy meals that can help you in life. Number three will be access to good things of life, like travel, visiting places that your peers will not be able to visit because you have the financial capacity. And the last will be respect. People will respect you when you're rich because especially in Africa, where when you step into the room and you have some money in your bank, and the way they will look at you, they'll say, "Oh, come and sit down at the high table." They'll, take it to the front. People respect you, people honor you. So there are some benefits of, having good money in your account. Yeah. Visionary women do not marry men for looks or for money. They marry for purpose. And that is what I need you to focus on. Genesis chapter 2, verse 18 says, "It is not good for the man to be alone. Let me make him a helpmate." So God, from the onset, found that it's not good for men to be alone and say, "Okay, I will make him a companion. I'll make him someone that will support him, that would help him to fulfill his vision, that will help him to become a better person." And so when you meet someone, you're not meeting the person because you like the way they look and you want to be a part of their life, or you like what they have in their pockets and you want to take from it. No, you're meeting them because there is an assignment that you can see and you want to fulfill in their life. So this message is actually meant for visionary women, real women. They do not go after looks or pockets. They look at the holistic view. They have a holistic view, which is, what purpose is this man carrying and how can I support him in that purpose? You are not a consumer, so looking for an ATM that you can empty would make you look selfish. You are a multiplier, a producer, a homemaker. Before you come for me, listen. I remember watching Pastor Mildred in one of her messages, and she said when women write lists of the kind of men they want to marry, they need to first consider themselves. So if a woman say, "Oh, I want to marry a man that is very handsome. I want to marry a man that is very rich," ask yourself, are you what you are asking for? Are you rich? Are you beautiful? Of course, everyone is beautiful, but do you have what you are looking for? Because first of all, you have to be what you want and not be interested in a parasitic relationship. It should be symbiotic, like I give you, you give me, not what can I get from you. Okay. Speaking about my personal experience, I could recall in 2019 or 2020, I'm not sure of the year now, I was praying to God and I really wanted a financially stable spouse. And it seemed like the men that were coming my way were those at the start of their career. And when I checked my friends, they had men who were financially okay. So, not that I didn't trust these guys, but I just felt like, is there something about me that is attracting this kind of men? And I prayed to God. I knew that if I give them like 3 to 5 years, they would definitely expand and grow and to become better. But somewhere on my inside, I was like, God, I deserve rich guys too now. And while I was praying, I heard God tell me something that changed my entire life. And He said to me, "I will prosper you. I will make you great. You will be a force to reckon with." And I was so dumbfounded. And then I realized that the promise is to you first. So you have to hold on to what God says to you. If your prayer is to marry a millionaire or a billionaire, first of all, ask yourself, are you what you want? And I'm not against you desiring for someone better than you, but I'm against you having the motive of entering into a relationship for your selfish interest. Instead, it should be for the mutual benefit of both of you. Now, the goal of a woman, or the reason why God created women in the context of marriage, is to be able to support men. Being a helpmate that God has called you to be should not make you feel inferior. And it doesn't mean that you are beneath a man. Rather, you occupy this important position that you cannot afford to fail. Imagine that you get employed in a multinational company and they say that they're going to pay you X, Y, and Z. Will you feel bad for working in that multinational company because they're paying you? No, because you feel that you're contributing something significant to the organization that would translate into profitability and growth. And so you are part of a greater good. So you are an important part of that organization. Without that organization, you cannot function. And that is how men-women relationships should be. You should see yourself as an important part of that man, that without you, the man cannot have the best kind of life on earth because you are an integral part. Your advice, your presence, your support, your words of encouragement will help him to reach his greatest potential, and that is what makes you important. If a man communicates his purpose to you, his vision, his business idea, your goal is to help him multiply his initiative, give him different ideas that he can come up with to become better, recommend ways for him to achieve his dreams. If you get married to the man, your goal is to raise godly seeds through the blessed womb that God has given to you. Your goal is to help him become a better person, and in doing that you are also becoming a better person, because it takes a person who is resourceful to be able to assist somebody else. You cannot give up what you don't have, so you have to be that person first. And notice that I'm talking about your contribution to the man. It doesn't mean that you are inferior or you're not doing well, but when you see yourself as a multiplier, as someone who is able to transform projects, like you turn like a seed to a fruit, like you can multiply things committed to yourself, you'd see that your essence is valued. So if I focus on your contribution, okay, let's say it this way: if you focus on your contribution to his life and he focuses on his contribution to your life, you both can work better and become a greater team. But when you focus on what you can get from him and he focuses on what he can get from you, you guys might be having a faulty foundation. If you both come from a point of, how can I add value to this person? How can I help this person get better? How can I help this person fulfill purpose? You will find out that you guys will be better partners. You will grow exponentially and you will have a happy marriage and happy relationship. So I've had someone say, why can I not have it all? Can I have it all in one man? Have a man who is rich, has a handsome face, and has a purpose. Yes, you can. The Bible says, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will grant you the desires of your heart. So it means that when you focus on God, when you delight yourself in him, he will put the right desires in you and he will grant it unto you. So he will give you the right man to love, the kind of man you can love, and in everything that you want and desire, God can give it to you in one man. But first of all, you must be attentive to his voice. So, fine looks or fine wallet, who has won? Well, let's just say Mr. Potential. But of course, it's not just about potentials, right? Someone can be a good talker and not a doer. There was somebody that was asking for my hand and like wanted to like date me, and I saw that he had a sweet mouth, like he was talking about things he wanted to do, things he wanted to do. So, but I sat down to look at the track record, like what has this person done over time, and I saw that there was a lot of the person was kind of laid back. He wasn't progressive. So I knew that it's not just about potential, about sweet talks. It's about, what are you doing part time? Can I see a track record of progress? So what am I saying? I'm saying that yes, you can have it all in one man, a man who is rich, who's got good looks, who has a purpose and is working towards it. But let your intention be pure. And when you meet somebody, you're looking at, what value can I add? How can I make this person better? And if you have the right mindset, of course, you would have a good relationship with both of you working together to make it happen. Thank you. And let me just say thank you for listening to my short talk till now. We've come to the end of this video. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. If this message has blessed you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, so you can get more content from me. Till next time, bye.